What's going on, everybody? We have a spectacular lolcow story for you today. This is Water Gotham, and I refer to him as the John Swan of Apex Legends. He is a Twitch streamer that has a nice little following. He is a YouTuber with over 100K. Reportedly, he is at least master level Apex player. So you'd figure in the influencer world, Water Gotham has it all. Well, stick around, folks, because Water Gotham is currently in the process of losing it all over some of the silliest stuff I've ever seen. And the denials that go on are just as hysterical. Now, he was caught allegedly cheating. And when I say allegedly, I mean he would need a spectacular story to make this anything other than cheating. And he's still, as right now, he's still maintaining he's not. And that's why I call him the John Swan, because the denials, it's just right to the end. In fact, John Swan wrote me personally and said, yeah, this guy's got to admit it. No, I'm just kidding. But stick around. This is going to be great. And I mentioned before that Water's a 100K YouTuber, and he's a little like myself in the sense where he brings you the news, except he brings you Apex news. And one of the things that people really like about Water, he's right to the point. There's no BS, shows his gameplay, and he gets on with it. And any little thing that pops up, he seems to get it out first. He's definitely a grinder, a hustler, nothing but respect there. But there's a problem among the other players. On top of all that, Water plays at the very tip top of Apex competitive play. The two top ranks are Master and Apex Predator. And there's been long rumors amongst these pro players, top flight players, that Water has been DDoSing lobbies in order to get people to fall off the map, in other words, fall off the map, like not be able to reconnect, and then it's easy pickings for him. There's no hardcore proof of it, but on April 28th, this video came out, and it did raise some red flags. The players I'm showing you are Apex Predators, and they just happen to be talking about Water, and this happens.
When does this man eat, bro? Like, really? You go to sleep, okay? You're not gonna go eat or something?
No, one time on his stream, he was saying someone said, Water, why don't you like hit the gym or something instead of wasting?
God damn! Yeah, hold on. Water has to be in here, bro. Hold up, that will be. Water has to be in here.
So this here is the same match, and what they need is this person, the one we're getting the first person view from, to actually lose the match to prove that it's actually Water. So I'll play this for you right here because I get really excited.
Oh, please 1v3. No. Yes, what? Wait. That's Water! That's Water! That's Water! Come on! He needs to win this one. That's Water right here. He's right here. He won! He won! We got him, boys! We got him! We got him! We got him!
Now, as you can see right there, Water Gotham won the match. They were suspicious about him DDoSing lobby. A bunch of people were kicked out of lobbies and I weren't able to reconnect. The problem with this video is I don't think it's circumstantial at best. I've been in lobbies where this has happened. I'm certainly not DDoSing, and I was the beneficiary of it. And Water said pretty much the same thing. So as the video came out, Water did address some of the allegations. He wrote, really think going back into a DDoS lobby is DDoSing? I recommend you wait 45 seconds to a few minutes and you'll get in nearly every single time. Now, this is a really strange comment because that's not always the case. And any Apex player that plays with that puts any amount of time into this knows that's not the case. If you get dropped, there's no guarantee that you're getting back in. I wouldn't even say you get back in 90% of the time. So this continued to infuriate the community. The other thing that infuriated the community is he was making massive RP gains offline, which naturally led to accusations that he's DDoSing and then cleaning up and gaining the RP over these DDoS matches. You can see him actually answering some of the allegations right here. Now, you might be saying to yourself, you know, that's not direct evidence. And you'd be right. It's not direct evidence. It's circumstantial, but it's something that should be looked into. And looked into it was. Naturally, when it rains and pours, it's social media land that we've all seen before. Ain't that right, heads? And the research bugs get out there. And this particular clip is what convinced me that there is a 99.9% chance that water is cheating. And here it is. Now, I might have to give you a little, let you know what's going on here. All right. Water is in a Predator lobby. He's currently ranked at Master. His other two teammates have either logged out or been DDoSed or just quit. And it makes a lot of sense that he might want to take cover in this particular situation. There's not a lot of place to go. A 3-on-1 situation, even a 2-on-1 situation, almost always ends up you as a loser unless you can take one player at a time. So it makes a lot of sense for him to want to camp in this particular place. But something weird happens once he gets in there.
I think I just sit here with my team.
Just need a wee pick me up.
The champion has been eliminated.
Our champion has fallen.
Wait, what the fuck? Bro, not again. Set it up.
Back in. That's what did it. Now, for you non-Apex players, what he did is he hit his ult. This is a Bloodhound ult. It makes you run exceptionally fast. And more than likely what he's doing is he's trying to get into players that are probably AFK or have been logged completely out or can't get back in to finish him off, to give him an advantage in the Predator lobby. So the advantage is this: the people that probably messed him up before and made him have to go take cover in the first place, he more than likely knows they're away from keyboard. So he pops the ult and he heads over to clean up. Watch this. There's a player standing still.
My teammates are in the game, bro. What the fuck? Also, my teammates.
Wow, guys, you can clearly see how he's acting like he doesn't know what he's doing. This is just disgusting. And this is all. I'm just gonna edit here. Peace.
Okay, that YouTuber was Coffee ASAP. I'll be putting a link to his description as well as a lot of these videos. Thank you so much for the footage. So let's look how Water keeps responding. So naturally, the Apex community is up in arms. YouTubers start making videos on it. His reaction is what we've seen before, folks. You're only doing it for views, providing no counter evidence or explanation, just that it's just one big lie. We've seen this before. And, you know, it feels kind of John Swan-ish. That's how it feels. And there's also calls for Respawn, the devs, for Apex Legends to look into this. The devs had previously said that they would be taking legal action for people that are attacking their servers and shutting them down. You know how I know that? I know that because of Water.
Hi, I'm Water. In this video, we're going to be going over how Respawn addressed the DDoSing issue, and as well how the very widespread account reset bug has also now been fixed. Starting off, anybody who has played Titanfall, they probably heard of or ran into the DDoSer.
Naturally, there were calls for the Respawn devs to take action against Water. Why they haven't announced anything officially, what you're looking at right here is Water desperately trying to log into his PlayStation, which he is unable to do. Now, I'll put a link in the description box below. At one point, he even tries to sign in with another account, leading people to believe that he has been hardware banned. Now, of course, this is crazy because he denies that he's been banned. It's completely and totally bizarre. He made a statement just a couple hours ago. A lot of YouTubers are making videos saying I'm banned on Apex, but I'm not. That's just false. They must just love all the views because they know I can't upload videos right now. So he's continuing to deny it, and he said he hasn't uploaded in about 2 or 3 weeks. He said there was some kind of family issue, but he still seems to have time for Apex, and I find it very strange. He hasn't been streaming with a camera, which he almost always does. So it just continues to get weirder, and you're going to see this pattern with another drama that happened a month ago, then you might have a problem on your hands. This is another interesting post that actually came out on Twitter shortly after the stream where he couldn't log in to Apex Legends. He's a good Italian Canadian boy, and he wants to teach y'all how to cook. Hit the goal for the cooking stream, so we are going to cook fettuccine alfredo later today. Yum, yum, yum. I would love to get a homemade Italian fettuccine alfredo recipe. I completely forgot about the fact that you ulted with Bloodhound right after the entire lobby was DDoSed. Respawn Games has made no official announcement that Water Gotham has been targeted for banning or hardware ban, so we certainly don't know 100% for sure. But I think it's safe to say that the overwhelming odds are, which the footage I showed you and the stories that I've told, that that is more than likely the case. I think if he decides to come back, he'll probably buy a new PlayStation and then magically start blocking out his username when he uploads videos, if he's ever able to upload videos again. Not 100% sure why. Well, I can't say I 100% believe his explanation. It's been 2 weeks. But he says he can't upload, and I guess, I don't know, send that killer video that's going to put everything to shame, everybody to shame that accused him falsely, and completely debunk the Bloodhound alt video, as it's come to be known, because I named it. Now get ready, kids, buckle up, because all of this story, as funny as it might be, pales into comparison to what I'm about to show you. This is incredible, and it happened a month ago, and it deals with a lot of Water's, I guess I could put him as denial problems. He denies absolutely everything. Now, he was accused of something that we don't cover anymore, and all I can say about that is I found no evidence, hardcore evidence, 100% either way. He could have done it, or he could not have done it. But that set a chain of events and actually put the microscope on him. I'd like to thank Kevin the King for the following footage. He does a spectacular job. He covers all things Apex lore, and apparently he got in the water drama business like everybody else, but I'm glad he did. A month earlier, I think when they were on pretty good terms, Kevin covered the drama between Water Gotham and 2 other YouTubers. That originally the source of this drama was the allegation that we don't do anymore. This is it, folks. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in YouTube history. So buckle up. Thanks again to Kevin, and here's his spectacular video on the subject.
To basically take action where he might terminate their channels. And this is where the problem starts. You see, iSubs did make a video of Water with allegations, and this is where things get weird because Thornton Smash responded to Water's tweet and said that he'll offer people $1,000 if anybody can prove he made a Water Gotham allegation video. And in Water's Discord, which by the way, I got this from some of his people that were in there, what happened is that Water said, yeah, here's the video, and that somebody should post this on his tweet and get $1,000. But here's the problem, Water. Clearly in that YouTube video it says Nobel, not Thornton Smash. And this is where we go down the rabbit hole. You see, Water was somehow convinced that Thornton Smash was Nobel. In fact, this is what he said on his Discord, that yeah, Nobel is Thornton Smash, just that the other account is his old account and he's trying to deny it. So Water is trying to claim that Thornton Smash has a second YouTube channel called Nobel, and that's where he made that allegation video about him. The problem here is that Nobel and Thornton Smash are completely different people. In fact, in Thornton Smash first response video, this is what he says about the mix-up.
So this guy went ahead and attacked me on Twitter in front of his entire fan base, thinking that I'm another YouTuber. But here's the crazy thing. Let me show you guys Nobel.
Alright guys, as you can clearly see, I am not Thornton Smash.
Yes, it's an African American. Thornton Smash has always put his face out there. Novell has not. And might I say that Novell has a beautiful haircut. That's right. These are definitely 2 different people. And Water wasn't too quick to not deny this.
Hi, I'm Novel. This is Thornton. Let me quickly show you what Thornton looks like.
Oh shit, I'm white.
Yeah, so as you can clearly see, these are two completely different people, but you would think Water at this point would just apologize to Thornton Smash. No, for some reason he decides to double down. So the next day, what Water does, he makes a video called Cross Progression Confirming Apex Legends, plus YouTubers spreading lies and misinformation has to stop. So what happens, my legends, is that it looks like Water no longer believes he's Nobel, but he now believes that Thornton Smash was the first person to make a video about him.
A few YouTubers who are spreading misinformation, and one of them is this guy named Thornton, as he was one of the first people to make a video on me, and now he's just trying to deny his involvement. Video, you were one of the first people, so I remember you very specifically.
And that he remembers him very specifically, which I'm having a hard time believing, but this is what Water says about Thornton Smash in the video.
Sorry to tell you, Thornton, but you deleting your video and also your community post doesn't help you out at all, as you still left your comments showing that you did post this video.
That crop screenshot is actually a comment in a video, and that's from Icy Ops' video where he covered Water got him, and I'm allowed to have an opinion. I didn't make a video on it. I just had an opinion on the whole situation, and I put that in the response and the replies. I'm allowed to do that just as you guys are.
For some reason, Water thought that that meant he posted a video. Also, Thornton, this is what he said on his video, that he deleted a video supposedly that Water had a screenshot of his YouTube channel with a deleted video. That's right here.
I did actually delete a video, but let's go ahead and find out what that video is. So I go ahead and go through my Twitter history, because on my Twitter, I actually post every single video of the day of that it is up and live. So I go all the way back to 11/28/2020, and the video I deleted was a movie review I had done for the New Mutants.
But Thornton said that he went back on his Twitter timeline because every video he posts, he puts on his Twitter, and showed that that video that was deleted was a movie review that he deleted because it didn't fit his Apex content that he was not working on. So every allegation that Water threw at him, Thornton Smash knocked it out of the park and pretty much cleared his name.
So you're probably asking yourself, what is Water's problem?
I have AUT.
Maybe. We have seen this before, but before I go into all that, I just want to remind you that we have seen Water's behavior before, and he has threatened legal action, which I don't take very seriously. But for some reason that this video goes down, feel free to record it right now, and for some reason it goes down, even for a little bit, feel free to upload it, but only if it goes down. And we'll be fighting any kind of strikes, and as you guys know, I'm pretty good at getting out from under them. Now, as far as Water goes, this is actually a Shakespearean tragedy when it comes to social media. Water seemed to have it all, every bit that you'd want. Twitch, YouTube, a plaque, and on top of all that, a mark on your screen, a logo on your screen, which do to people. I personally talked about some of the things that happened to me after the Baited podcast and how I felt completely and totally invincible. If you have somebody like me that was grown up enough to look at myself and say, hey, you're going on over the line, but when you have young people potentially with other disorders, we've seen the doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. It really is quite sad. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This job is incredible, to work at home with video games and talk about YouTube drama and memes and all that stuff. Nothing could be better. Nothing. To put it at risk for something that's so trivial is really beyond me. But we've seen this over and over again. My entire channel is really built on the bad decisions, the impulsive decisions that people make. And yeah, it's pretty tragic, because not only is he a potential permanent internet lolcow for life, not only the fact that he can't be trusted to deliver the news, not only that, Twitch bans cheats. We've seen it before in the past. I think at this point, it would probably just take a phone call from Respawn to get him banned on Twitch permanently. Was it really worth the risk? Well, that's all I got. That's the Water got him story. We can only hope that he learns his lesson. They never learn. Like this. It's actually crazy because I'm having so much more fun on COD. I should have switched way before. This is what I grew up on. Why do you need to switch? I thought you weren't banned. Get out of here.